Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market opens up in less than 5 minutes. I think I'm going to watch YEXT out of the gates, but that's always subject to change. So let's see what happens. All right, I have an order at 44.45 for my first 500 shares. Let me get this alerted in the chat room. So there we go. That alert is made. And now it's pulling back a bit, but let's see if it can get up above 44. All right, going for the break, maybe. Again, that key break at 44. And then first entry at 44.45. Well, and then it paused again. All right, never mind. Have an order at 43. Whoops. 43.65. 43.65. Okay, I got those. And as you see there, got the quick $50 in, I don't know, what was that, about 2 seconds? Still have my order up at 44.45. So let's see if it can work its way up there. All right, have an order at 41.45. This one's acting very jumpy, as I'm sure you've noticed. So I want to at least get that order documented in the event I miss it live on video. So still have an order out to short at 44.65, but also an order to potentially go long at 41.25. All right, maybe, nice. All right, let me focus here for a second. Try for some down at 40.55. Okay, I got those. My average is at, let me just get some orders out there real quick. My average was at, let me just see what goes on with these final ones here. That was quite the fast move. All right, going to change these back to 40.95. Let's go to 39.55, 39.25. Got those. So let's go to 40.25 and 40.45. Very, very jumpy, as I'm sure you've noticed. Okay, it's giving me 51 of what I wanted. And all out there for $300 now. So quite the eventful trade. I like this. I need to stop talking. And if it wants to give us another flush, then I will be ready at 38.55. So just double checking. So 38.55, next first entry point. And as a quick recap, in case you kind of lost track, I got some shares out, but then I didn't get them all out. So then I bought more, and then I was able to finally get everything out with that final bounce back upwards, which equated to 250 on the trade because I was already plus 50. So I'm at 300 right now. I always forget, sometimes people are not familiar with my screen. So right here is my gain. So if you were to scroll back, you notice that before that trade started, that was 50. So now because that's 300, that was 250 on that trade. But yeah, let's see if this thing wants to flush again. I would love to play that pullback some more. This is some great movement. It is now 11 a.m., so 90 minutes into the day, and I have other stuff I need to do, and I've actually already been doing it, hence me not really even trying to get any other trades or looking at anything. So I'm just going to wrap this up, and we'll just have this be a small video. If you enjoy longer trade videos, then just check out my playlist. There's some that are well over 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I think there might even be some over 20. So like I said, I'll keep a variety out there, and this one will be on the shorter side. However, I mean, as far as wild rides and crazy price movement, this was one that it doesn't really get any crazier than that. But that is the learning lesson, I would say, is why you need to have a strategy that you have faith in, because when things get crazy, having a true strategy is going to allow you to keep peace of mind. It's going to allow you to keep your thought process, and it's going to allow you to benefit from the situation. I mean, I realize I have hindsight. I probably didn't play it as well as I should have. I should have been a little bit more aggressive. However, should have, could have, would have, good old hindsight. And that's why we are all worth billions in our hindsight trading accounts. But overall, like I said, the main point being that is the importance of having a strategy that you truly trust in. And what does true trust look like? Well, like I said, things got crazy and I wasn't freaking out. I wasn't panicking. And that's, that's how you know that you do have a true strategy as a trader. So hopefully you can pull out that as a little learning lesson. Before I go though, final things, if you do want me to keep making these videos, if you enjoy the live trades, and the easiest way to communicate that to me is to click that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you are interested in trading alongside me and other quality traders, earlier in the video I referenced, I was typing up and making an alert to the chat room. That is a chat room service I offer. You can go to claytrader.com, and that's called the Inner Circle. The price is $99 per year, not per week, not per month, per year. If you break down the math, that's $8.25 per month. Or if you want to break down the math even further, it literally breaks down to $1.90 per week. And as I say every week, and I'm going to continue to say, over the time span of 12 months, I am more than confident you're going to get at least $99 worth of value. Finally, if you're interested in learning how to trade with charts and use charts as a tool to build up a strategy that works for you, then you can go to claytrader.com. And again, I offer online video courses there that can help you out in that regard. But if you don't want to spend anything, that's totally fine. Like I said, if you do want me to keep making these videos because you enjoy them, then just click that like button and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, in all seriousness, you should definitely come and join our community. I mean, it's only $99 for an entire year. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.